back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back.
Oh, that shit's crazy, boy.
Yo.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure? Stay calm.
They love it when I turn up the bass.
Keep it on yourself. Yo, what's up, people?
They love it when I turn up the bass.
Look it. I like the energy. Whoa. I'm streaming over here. Damn, what the fuck is that? I'm streaming over here.
Pretty good, that. Right?
All right.
Fuck your life.
I don't feel so good.
Yo, we're supposed to have 4 Fresh Prince, but I don't know what's going on with this guy. So he be moving and he never came back.
I don't know.
Are you vaccinated? Yes, sir. Really, look. Niggas be violent.
Hello, Princey.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that? What is that private pile?
Can you say living
That was perfect. Hey, keep up with me. I'm like that little the tree stump from the Apollo. Good luck. He wouldn't know what that is. Showtime of the Apollo, I know that.
They love it when I turn up the bass.
Grown and more seductive than sex. I can see it.
Good night. I'm going to bed. I've been in here for like last 15 minutes.
They love it when I turn up the bass.
I'm going to bed. Good night, guys.
Yeah.
What's
Hello,
really
everybody.
good? Hello, motherfuckers. How y'all feeling?
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. Make
All
it
those
happy.
things. All those things. As you can see, we trying to get the little ambiance. You hear the little Christmas music in the
That's it,
background.
Christmas
You know what I
tree
mean?
tomorrow.
We
That's
trying,
it.
trying to be, this is definitely a catfish because we're about to get into the shits. Oh man, we made it. We're here. It's another Friday. Welcome to Untitled Live. If this is your first time coming across this channel, we talk about all kinds of shit, movies, all political shit, all kinds of shit. We go left, we go right. We never know where Friday lands for us. So thank you for being here and being part of the journey. And yeah, man.
Yeah, real quick, want to give a quick B-Day shout out to Fresh Prince of BK. I don't know if he's going to get on today, but I think today or yesterday was his birthday, so happy birthday to him.
Yeah, he's gonna get on. He's probably gonna do a little cameo today. So looking forward to that. But yeah, happy birthday to him. Yeah, man. So we made it here for another week. I'm still under the weather, as you can see. My face is still kind of fucked up. I was able to kind of like do a quick little treatment, nebulizer and shit, to get my like oxygen levels up. It's a weird respiratory bug that a lot of people are going through in New York City, and it hit me hard. But I'm able to be functional. I'm just like coughing just randomly. It's the worst, bro. And especially on the train, it is the worst thing. Coughing and everybody looking at you. Yo, they looking at you like, oh man, because them motherfuckers be going on the trains with no mask, which is crazy. But whatever, man. I'm definitely better than last week. I'm just still recuperating, but
I mean,
yeah,
I haven't ridden train in years, bro. I've been a strictly bus rider.
I mean, I could. No, for me, I wish I could take the bus. I could take the bus. It will take me like 3 years to get to downtown.
I'm about to say, yeah, you can take the bus to places, but you gotta leave your place earlier than than you want to. Yeah.
I
gotta get
my
that
house
bus
at-
commute time.
I gotta leave my house at like 6 to get there by 9, which is crazy. Cause traffic is crazy. To be on a bus for like regular traffic, nah. Oh man, so how was your week, Red?
My week was quiet, bro. Didn't really getting too much action at work. Just more like playing some Dr. Phil shit. Just listening to people issues and giving them giving them like suggestions, and sometimes just letting people vent.
Yeah.
But that time of season where everybody's upset about shit, and so people vent. People tend to vent to me at the AP desk, so I just let it flow. I'm like, go ahead, vent away. Yeah, I mean, quiet. I didn't really watch anything throughout the week, but today I watched a shitload of stuff. Like throughout the week, I was watching like Black Ink Crew Chicago, and I have to say, I think I find them more entertaining than New York, which is I know it might be sacrilegious to say because I'm from New York, but I think I find Chicago more entertaining than New York. Cause like with Chicago, I feel like I gotta be like, yo, what's happening next week? Some shit's going down. What's going down next week? So when I see the clip and I say, oh, well, what the fuck? This going on? Oh man, I gotta watch what happens, yo.
Damn.
Like I'm so addicted to this shit. I watch shit on my phone at work now, during my lunch break and shit.
Damn, they got you bad.
Yeah, Chicago's crazy. That fucking that Lily chick, yo. That's a. If you ever know what a she demon is, that's that Lily chick, yo. Bro.
Yeah. I was caught up. I'm caught up with Chicago. Chicago's
pure
good.
Chaos, bro. Like that chick is pure chaos, yo. She goes in there like as soon as you say something to her, she's ready to fight. She just jumps and attacks girls. She lies. She lies on niggas. Like she tried to lie. She told a lie to Van's girl, saying that Van tried to smash her, and her and Van never even talk like that. He said Van tried to smash her. Then she lied to Junior's current girlfriend, saying that while y'all were together, he was texting me I love you and shit like that.
Yeah, bro. Junior don't play, but Junior's girlfriend, she don't play either.
Nah, she's a little firecracker, bro.
They both boxers. They both boxers, bro.
Yeah,
she knows how to fight. So
yeah, that's what she was the one that popped Reese in the side of the head when she tried to say it was Julia. She said, "No, I hate you."
she could box.
She said, "No, Julia hit me in my head." She's like, "No, I hate you." Them niggas fight. They're crazy fighting in Jamaica, bro. Like Jamaica don't play. They're very strict out there, so they're lucky they got away with that shit.
Oh, I know exactly where you at. I know exactly.
No, I'm past that. I'm at the part.
Okay.
Ryan Reed bought 9 Mag, and he brought everybody back in. He made peace with Van. But the episode I just finished watching was the one where they confronted Lydia about saying the N-word, because they say like they say like you don't say it like out of peace. You always say it like when you're angry, like when you're mad, and it's like visceral when you say it. They'll tell her like, it's different. You said the N word, it was like when you calm or chilling, but you say every time you say it, it's like when you're angry at somebody, it's like you calling them you calling them a nigga, like I swear. Mm-hmm. Yo, I was like, damn, yo, this is
something about Lily. Like she has like. I don't know, like she's pretty, but at the same time, she's like, I don't know. It's a weird pretty.
Bro, is that pretty that's poisonous, bro? You know she's hot, but is it something that tell you stay away from her, bro? Like it's like, yo, she's good looking, but I gotta stay away from her. She's problems. Yeah. She's definitely problems.
Yeah, she's definitely.
But yeah, I was watching that. I watched some Christmas movies. I saw on Netflix a boy called Christmas. Pretty good. It's a movie about like Santa Claus when he was a kid, and then he first started delivering kid gifts in his little hometown area. Another one was what did I watch? Oh, 8-Bit Christmas, the shit with Doogie. It starred Neil Patrick Harris, and he's telling like his daughter a story about like when he was a kid, how everybody was going crazy trying to get a Nintendo.
Nah, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, that shit was pretty funny. 8-Bit Christmas. It stars a nigga from Is that the same nigga? I want to say it's the dude from National Treasure, but I always mix him up with another actor. That he always
Ed Helms?
Huh?
Ed Helms?
No. The kid, the guy, the Nicolas Cage sidekick. No.
Yeah, Jason Bartholomew.
No, not Jason Bartholomew. See, that's what I mix him up with. It's I think his name is Zahn, Steve Zahn or something like that. What's that?
Sounds familiar.
I'm gonna have to Google it.
He said Steve Zahn. It sounds familiar. I just don't.
But yeah, it's Steve Zahn. Steve Zahn. Yeah. I got it right. Steve Zahn. So yeah, it stars Steve Zahn as the father of Doogie Howser when he was a kid.
Totally different guys. I mean, totally different. Like they don't even look alike. But
bro, you know what it is? They all play that same kind of role, bro. Like that little sidekick role, bro. Like
yeah. I'm like that's not Jason Bartholomew, bro. I'm like nah. But I get you saying. Yeah, he plays that. It's like we know their names, but we really don't know their names. They just you see them everywhere, but just as a sidekick.
Yeah, he's Steve. He was in a movie like that, kind of like that treasure hunter shit too, but it wasn't as popular as National Treasure. I forgot what it was called. It was like when National Treasure was popular, they tried to make another movie. I think it was Matthew McConaughey. I think Matthew McConaughey was the main guy. I'm about to look at I think Sahara was it called?
Sahara, yes. Sahara, yeah.
Yeah. That's his psychic. That's why I was mixing them up, the two up, that was his psychic role in that movie with Matthew McConaughey being the treasure hunter dude and he was the sidekick. But yeah, I was watching that movie, 8-Bit Christmas. I saw Glass Onion today. It was a good movie. I don't know why they took it out of the movie theater so fast. Like they didn't even let it burn. They literally let it be in the movie theaters for a week and they took it out and then released it again on streaming today, which makes no sense.
No, that's because it's a Netflix owned movie and they wanna have contention with like awards and shit. In order for you to have awards, it has to be in the movie theater for at least a week. So they released it for a week and then they put it right back on Netflix. So now they qualify for awards.
I would have liked to see it in theater though. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Not as good as the first one.
It was not. Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, it's not as good because it kind of like ended. I'm like, oh, okay. Like I really didn't care about these characters too much. You know what I mean?
Bro, I guess
it was good.
I guess who the killer was from the beginning, bro. I'm not gonna say it, but I guess who it was. I was like, I know who it is. And I was right. I was like, yo, I'm right the whole time. I said,
what's her name? What's the main actress name? Janelle. Oh my, Janelle Monáe she is fun. My God. Oh, there's a part, like I don't want to spoil it, but there's a part where she starts wilding at the end. I'm like, yo, that shit. Oh my God. She is fine, bro. She is fine.
No, Kate Hudson looking fine as fuck in that movie too, man.
Yeah, too. Yeah.
Kate Hudson, when she was wearing the hell out of that bikini outfit. That's a holy shit, yo, Kate Hudson.
Kate Hudson, yeah. I mean, not for nothing. Everybody was in good shape, man. Fucking Hugh Grant. I didn't expect Hugh Grant to be in this bitch. He was in there for half a second. Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was a good movie.
There was a whole bunch of little cameos in there. But I enjoyed it. It wasn't as good as the first. But I feel like the first was more like a true mystery thing that was going on than this one. But I enjoyed it. To me, it was a little too much. To me, it was a little too much like Death on the Nile.
Like it was too much aware. It was aware of it. Yeah.
It was the same thing, bro. Like if you watch Death on the Nile, you saw when he was hired to be on the boat, like the same way this guy was hired. He was hired to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Like he secretly hired, so somebody there already hired him to be there. The same thing with Definite Now. Somebody secretly hired him to be there. The same premise. They except they were on an island instead of floating around on a boat around to different. In Definite Now they were going to different islands, but in this one they was just on. They took a boat to an island, but it was kind of like the same premise or some shit. The same kind of shit going on. Everybody was friends with the rich person, and the rich, and then like they're all just leeching onto the rich person, trying to use them for their money. It's the same. It was the same shit.
It's always about the millionaires.
Mm-hmm.
It's always about the millionaires. I don't think. Yeah, it's always like that.
Well, my week other than that, I was chilling. I gave my son his Christmas gift, which was money, and he was happy for that. He was like, yo. I gotta give my mom some poinsettias because that's what she wants for Christmas was some poinsettia plants. So I gotta get her that. I was gonna go today, but that weather was crazy out there. As soon as I stepped outside, I was like, nope. I went right back in the house. Yo. I said, I go get that shit at the flower shop near my job. Yo, this shit's crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, but other than that, my week was good, man. How was your week?
My week was like kind of went by slow. I mean, I did a whole bunch of like online Christmas shopping that I had to go like pick up at the store, and I just didn't have any time. So today I had time because we had an off day today, so like observance with Christmas and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So we had off today, and I was like, it was kind of like shake and bake today and pick up some shit. I had to go to Mount Vernon, saw Aaron out there, to talked a little bit. Saw Eugene. It was pretty cool. Seeing them folks.
Eugene.
Michael Vick. Michael Vick.
Bannister. Okay, he works out there in Mount Vernon too.
Yep.
Oh shit.
So I saw him out there. Went to pick up some gifts and shit. Out of all days, man, I'm like, yo, it's fucking cold, yo. It was like 10 degrees. It was hailing, all kinds of shit. I'm like, damn. And then
that hail was crazy.
Yeah, it was like kind of like they were like pretty thick. You know what I mean? They were not like little small little fucking. It was like little rocks and shit. So I'm like, damn, my shit smashing into my car. But like out of all days, like my breathing and shit, this shit was like just not working well with me. I'm like, fuck, I need to get back home. But I am off till the 3rd of next year, so I'll be back to work on the 3rd.
That's fucking nice, yo. We got a whole fucking week already.
We get today. We get Monday off, and I just took Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off, and then we get Friday off, and then we get Monday off again. So I just kind of like bridged those days off to make it to one, which trust me, I need it because I was not getting any better. I was working like 6 days. Hey, what's up, my G? What's poppin', homie? What did I do? As far as movies, I did the Christmas shit. I watched both Home Alones. I watched Die Hard.
You had homework, right?
Well, it was not really homework. I was just watching them. You know what I mean? I felt in the spirit, so I was watching the shit. What else did I do? Did some Tulsa King, some Yellowstone, some 1923. It's okay. It's okay with the shit with Jacob Dunnan.
Probably gotta pick up.
Yeah, it's gonna pick. Hopefully, it does pick up because it was like, all right, I really don't care. I like the fact that they use Elsa, she's the daughter of John Dunn, Jake Dunn. They use her voice as narration. I thought it was pretty cool because she has that nice voice for the narration. Play some High on Life this week. That game is so much fun.
You didn't watch National Treasure?
Listen. I was gonna get to that.
You avoided it.
I am not avoiding. Listen, I went into this movie. I went into the show, right? And I was like, going based on what you said, I'm like, it can't be that bad. I did not hate it.
Okay.
I did not hate it. They did have like the music and shit, like the National Treasure music in the background, like when they was looking for shit. I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. Like, there's a couple of characters I really don't care about. Like, if you got rid of the whole like that whole sneakerhead dude, if you got rid of him, then it'll probably be like more tolerable because he's super annoying. But the whole like, you know, I don't know, man. I watched the first episode. I was like, yo, I don't mind this shit. The second episode went on, like, oh shit. I'm like, damn, I want to wait for the third one. And mind you, that shit dropped, I think, today. I watched
Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Yeah.
So yeah, I watched it today. Right, so I didn't know. I thought it was a Friday release, so I watched the third episode today. And it's pretty good, man. I'm just, you know, I'm still hoping that we get like a Nicolas Cage kind of cameo. But that's just me just kind of like having high hopes. But it's good. It's for its own little thing, it's good. So I didn't hate it. There was definitely a lot of like wokeness and shit. That was kind of like overlooking. But I was like, whatever, man. Other than that, like it's pretty cool. I was kind of tight that they got rid of homie within the first episode, Sandusky. I'm like, damn, like how? Yeah. I mean, spoiler alert if you guys haven't seen it. But
it's been 2 weeks since seen it.
Yeah, so it's kind of, I mean, it's cool. I don't hate it. You know what I mean? Because I'm not really watching anything on Disney Plus right now because there's really nothing. So that's probably the only thing that's keeping me like locked in. You know,
I don't know. I feel like they made it too teensy though.
It's definitely teensy, but like, you know, it's any different from like Cobra Kai, right? Where Cobra Kai feels like it's a teen shit, but we kind of like overlook some certain aspects of it. I'm not saying it's comparable.
No, but like the thing with Cobra Kai is they're meant to be teenagers, so it's meant to be teensy. Where they're supposed to be adults and it still feel teensy. They're adults.
Yeah, like there was a part where her best friend was watching a episode, like watching like back film of her father, like back in the days in the 80s and shit, and he's speaking in Spanish, and she goes, "What is he trying to mansplain?" I'm like, "Bitch, you don't understand what he's saying. Like, how do you not understand how do you say he's mansplaining, and you know, like you haven't got the translation yet?"
Yeah, and then it's the old Professor Mansplaining coming up right now.
Yeah. So exactly. So I'm like, damn, like it's kind of you just throwing that in there, like.
Yeah, it's woke
like
shit. That's the woke shit.
Like it's sad because it's almost like, you know, like not every dude is a fucking asshole. Not every dude is out there being like gaslighting and all that kind of shit. There's some good dudes out there, and it's almost like it's an attack on dudes in general. Like everything I've been watching, they make the guys look stupid.
Yeah.
Like there's really no smart guys. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it has to be the female. It can't be both. You know, I get what you. And it's just right,
bro. I told you, like she's the one that can figure out clues and shit, and then the other one is the hacker. Computer whiz or something like that. The boyfriend that her ex, I should say. He's the fucking dumb jockey with that's a sneakerhead. The other one is a dumb musician who's just trying to prove that his family's not crazy, but he's still just a musician or some shit like that. He don't really know that much. And then the other dude, who's supposed to be the other smart one, is just he gets dumb every time he's around her because he has feelings for her. It's like it's like yo, all the guys are like do while the girls are freaking out everything.
Yeah, it's kind of it's becoming more like obvious, right?
It's like dirt. All the guys are like dirt. I gotta see. I'm invested. I gotta see how it ends.
Yeah, same.
And I gotta see who the traitor is because how did she get that shit to Graceland? So I gotta find out. We gotta find out who the traitor is. Somebody gave her the knowledge.
Yeah, yo, my thing is like that's why I kind of like the show because it's like it makes you want to think like was Elvis a Freemason? Like you started doing these research like and he was like conspiracies that he was a Freemason. So like, oh shit, He was really big on conspiracies and all that kind of shit. I mean, it's a good. I'm sure it's 10 episodes. I think. So, I mean, if they're bringing in the sidekick, Jason Bartha's character, Riley Poole, he's probably gonna bring some comedic shit. Yeah, man, it was cool. I liked it. But as far as my week, man, my week is it's cool, man. Work is work. We just finally moved in to the new location in Broadway. It was grueling, bro. Like after the show, I had to be at work at 8:30 in the morning the next day, and we had to move 4,000 pieces, 4,000 devices in 72 hours. We had to move in to the next location and be functional by Monday. It was crazy. And so like we still like kind of like trying to get in the groove this week. But it's just like there's a lot of things happening, but like we're moving along. But I don't have to worry about work until the 3rd, so that's when I'm back. That's it, man. That's pretty much it for the week, man. Yeah, man, that was my week. Not a lot of things happen. Not a lot of things happen in the movie world this week.
I mean, it's quiet right now. Like, I mean, besides a few people, the whole DC backlash thing that's going on. But now, I think James Gunn came out and said he wants to make DC movies more like the comic books or something like that, or close to the comic books.
He wants to do he wants to incorporate what the animation department is. So like how the animation is, he's like, we need to be on par with animation, which we've been talking about for mad long now. Like the animations are way better than the fucking movies.
Cause a lot of time animation, they just take whatever the comics give and they just draw it into a movie. Like they don't really stray that far away from the comics, whatever comic inspiration they get the movie from. So I mean, that's what the movies could do, but I mean, it's gonna be hard for a lot of these stuff. Like
it's he's definitely doing what a lot of executives didn't want to do because they didn't want to deal with the backlash. And he's, James Gunn has been through a lot of shit where, his tweets that he released, that he was deleting and the Republicans got a hold of it and he got fired from Disney. Like he's been in this kind of world before, and he knows how to get out of it. And he doesn't really give a shit because regardless of what the fans say, he's just gonna try to do what's best for the company, right? Because, you want to take the fans' word and take ideas from what fans want, but you can't really have a fan-ran fucking company, right? You gotta have some kind of there has to be a border, right?
There always has to be balance and everything. Like,
yeah,
I mean,
there has to be balance.
Too fan you can't make anything too far away from what fans like either. But there has to be a balance. But I mean, I'm just waiting to see. Like the decision's already made. It's like we can't keep going back and forth. Henry Cavill's not coming back as Superman. He moved the sights on to being doing his Warhammer project. So I just wish him the best of luck on that. And we just gotta see what DC bring on in the future. He wants to make a DCEU, I should say a DCCU. Because DC is weird. It's weird to say DCC, DC Cinematic Universe. He wants to make one of that, and I wish him luck. I know the other day somebody was bringing up a question. I think it was our bro Sensei guy. He's talking about, you think like now, like with the whole like the stuff going on with DC and Marvel, how the movies ain't banging the way they used to? Are we going through like superhero fatigue, or if like the quality just dropped down? I didn't see Freshman slide. I didn't see him slide in. But like,
criminal,
Yeah, but he didn't see he was asking the question like, do you think the quality went down in the movies and stuff, or is it because we're so used to the movies now that they're not as exciting? So maybe it's the same quality, or because we're so used to movies now, it's not as exciting to us or something. I've
been saying it, man. I've been saying it. Superhero fatigue, man. I've been saying it. and it sucks because this is all that we're getting, right? Like cinema right now, like Hollywood is all catering to these big blockbuster movies, right? So we're gonna keep on getting these shits, and like movies like Glass Onion won't get no fucking shine like that because you have Avatar. So that is little man, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Young
Man.
King.
Yeah.
It's both of y'all birthday, right? Happy birthday to both of y'all.
No, it's just his. I was just celebrating with him for his day today.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I'm in June. I'm in the middle of the summer. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, happy
yeah,
birthday.
Thank
Look
you.
at that. We're gonna give you a solo
Word.
layout right here. Give your shout outs if you have any.
Shout out to my dad. He's the best guy in the world, and he's a father figure, and he cares about my life so much. And I just wanted to take this time to appreciate the fact that he has changed my life so much regarding the fact of my past, and that he still continues, no matter how hard it is, to try to get me to learn in life. And I wanted to thank you for that.
Oh, that's beautiful, man. You almost made me cry. Shit.
Love it, man. You want to shout out any of your friends? Anybody that might watch this with you when you go back to school?
I want to shout out to Joshua Pierre, like men, and I don't have any feet pics for you. So that's it.
That's what's up, man.
These kids be wilding, man. But yeah, I just wanted to, he really admires you guys and what we've been doing with the podcast. It's something that he's interested in doing for himself and his friends. They've been talking about that for a couple years now. So yeah, I just wanted to bring him on real quick, get a little nervousness out of him, show him what it's like to be on camera real quick. But get a chance to speak to you guys and say what up, celebrate his birthday.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up, man.
I say do it, yo. You want to start a podcast, you and your friends, go for it. Don't even hesitate. Just go for it and do it right now. Do it.
Yeah. Don't go for the fame. Go for the fun.
Mm-hmm.
All that stuff will follow.
Yep. All right. So you good? Mm-hmm. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming on with me.
You're welcome.
I love you, man.
I love you more.
All right. Don't stay up too late, all right?
I won't.
Enjoy yourself.
All right.
Get your Grogu.
Oh, can I show them?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, I like
fire.
that. That's fire.
Probably needed to be closer.
The ring light.
Oh, yeah. Well, if y'all can see it, when Grogu was meditating on the mountain.
On the rock, I see it. Yeah.
It lights up too.
If you want to, well, take it off to the side. Yeah, it
That's
lights
what's up. What's your favorite character? What's your favorite Marvel character?
Marvel character?
Or DC, whatever's easy for you.
Oh, you're different. Your
Black
favorite
Adam.
superhero.
Black Adam.
Uh-oh.
Most definitely.
Uh-oh. You heard him? He said
Yeah,
Black
Adam.
Oof. He's young still. Don't worry.
I know he got time.
Yo, listen. Don't listen to Fresh. Don't listen to Fresh. Black Adam's a great choice, bro. He's a great anti-hero. That's a good choice.
I don't know if you can see it. Probably not.
Yeah, we can see it. It looks good.
Yeah, it's fire. I like that.
That was one of the most epic episodes out of that whole series, man.
Nice, man.
That's what's up, man.
Hey, you can take it. Place it in your room, stack it in your room somewhere nicely.
And it won't get lost behind my dresser.
Exactly. Hopefully not.
It won't.
All right. So thank you for coming. I appreciate you, man. I love you so much.
You're welcome.
I'll holler at you later. All right.
That's a nice little wholesome moment here.
I play Overwatch.
Yeah, probably the most wholesome segment we ever had.
We'll ever have in the show.
That shit, yo, my eye was getting a little watery a little bit. I'm like, this is too much for me. This is too much love. This is too much love. I didn't expect that shit.
It took for him to come on here to express stuff like that. Like usually, he just like whatever, man. Like,
nah, had I been you, bro. If I would have been you, if I was in your seat right now, I would have cut the feed. I was like, I'm coming back. I have to regroup. You had to be booing, bro. I'll be booing.
I'd have been having Steve Harvey face where he.
I know.
That's just Steve Harvey's color.
Hell no, bro. Yeah, my son is out there. Yeah, but yeah, that's what's up, man. You know what?
I'm gonna throw my headphones on, but I'm still here with y'all.
All right, cool. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, we're talking about what was it? National Treasure was what y'all was just talking about.
Oh yeah, we talking about the new show. That was earlier. We was talking about Fresh likes it, so he notices the wokeness, but he still likes it.
Yeah. I'm overlooking the wokeness, but it is definitely like every time it does happen, I'm kind of like, fuck, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just super nitpicking because I hate the dumb look she has on her face when she's figuring out clues. Like,
yeah,
and then like this little shit be glowing, and you see her face, and she's like she's under some kind of trance or some shit like that. Like,
yeah,
like she tried too hard for that. That's me. Maybe she tried. I feel like she tried too hard with that look.
Yeah, but we was talking about
I was talking
the
about
DC shit.
The superhero.
Okay.
Shit.
Oh, right. Okay, my fault.
No, you good. Yeah, it's definitely fatigue, man. There's a lot of shit happening. You know, Hollywood right now is catering to these big blockbuster movies, and you know, we said it last week. Like, you know, we talked about James Gunn and we said, hey, you know, he's doing this change, and I'm here for the wait. I'm waiting for the change, right? I'm cool with it. Like, I know that for us, we already had a superior Superman, right?
Right.
We had. He is by far my Superman. It's gonna take a lot for me to kind of look at someone else as a replacement to him. But if he has an idea and he has a plan, cool. Like I'm here for it. I'm not sure what he's gonna do with like Shazam and all that kind of jazz, and if Flash is gonna lead, if Flash is gonna lead into this new universe that he's creating to segue it. I don't know, man, but. Shazam doesn't look good for Shazam either. Like, I think that this movie is gonna come out and that's it.
Yep.
Well, I already said that messed up Shazam with the first movie. Like, even though I liked the first Shazam movie, don't get me wrong, but they came out too soon with the whole Shazam family shit. Like they rushed that shit. Right. The same way they rushed killing Superman and Batman v Superman.
They have a tendency to blow their loads, man.
I still think the reason why they did that is because they didn't know they was gonna get a second movie. And so now they have a second movie. Like, oh shit, we kind of blew our load in the first one. What can we do to up the ante? You know what I mean? Oh, let's take away their powers. You know what I mean? Like it's.
I figured it was gonna happen because he's weaker. The more his powers extend, he's weaker. So.
Right.
He has to get all that shit back. If we don't get it back, he's gonna be like weaker. He can't fight Black Adam when all his powers going to like 7 people.
I was watching it. I don't know what's happening now. Like my algorithm is kind of crazy on TikTok, but like it's not looking good for like The Rock right now as far as his business practices. and people are pulling shit out of the archives, and I'm like, yo, people said that. He's the reason why Brendan Fraser kind of like went MIA, and then they start digging and it's true, right? So like Brendan Fraser brought him in as for the Scorpion King, and
wow,
he did. That was his first role.
He brought him in, and then The Rock was like, "Hey, listen, we need to make a Scorpion movie, Scorpion King movie," and mind you, they was making plans for the third Mummy movie. They pushed that shit to the side to make his movie, right? And so, mind you, that Mummy movie didn't come out for mad long, right? We lost the Rachel Weisz because she was like, "I'm not doing this." Like she was signed on to do the third one. She didn't do the third one because it got pushed back years, right? He also brought him in to A Journey to the Center of the World. Right?
He took his job.
He took his job, right? And like, bro,
I totally forgot about that.
And then so they start to think, right? Maybe Vin Diesel wasn't so crazy, or Tyrese was so crazy, because he was like, yo, I'm coming in and I'm trying to bogart this shit, and I'm gonna make my own spinoff.
Right.
And then make the Hobbs and Shaw.
And then he did the Hobbs and Shaw, right? So I'm like, yo, is he? This is his MO.
That's his MO. Yeah, that's his MO.
And so he came into the DC and he was like, yo, I'm gonna take over. I'm gonna get the $7 shit. We're gonna do some production and we're gonna have a stake in this shit, in this situation. And and he lied about the numbers. He lied about his shit made money.
Yeah, someone sexually assaulted him too. Oh my god, what did she say? Oh my god.
Yo, yeah. No, that is true though. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, bro. So like it was a lot of things that happened that kind of made Brendan Fraser kind of like go away. But The Rock was like one of the catalysts. I'm like, oof.
Jesus, yo, sexual. Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, bro.
How?
That's why he was out of the limelight for so many years. I'm
sorry. I've been fighting like that whole the shit with him and Terry Crews. You touch me inappropriately, we fighting, bro. That's it. It's a fight. It's a fight.
If I'm not mistaken, it was going on since like around like Encino Man, like the early back joints before he really got popping
like during it was like in between Encino Man and Airheads is when it happened. It was like that weird shit. But there was an interview. There was a interview like actors versus actors interviewing actors where it was him. Brendan Fraser was interviewing Adam Sandler, and he's just like just a humble dude, bro. That
he's a good person.
Yeah. And he was like, he said some shit. He was like, he's like Adam Sandler's not. He's like something like he's not. I'm paraphrasing. He's like he's not an underdog. He's just a champion that's overlooked. And he was like, oh my god, I never heard that term before. I'm like, that's crazy.
He's a good actor. I can't think of. Well, I mean, there's probably some movies of Brendan Fraser I didn't like, but it's like a movie where he stunk in it, like it was bad because of him. I can't think of a movie like.
Yeah. So the Rock almost took his franchise away. One reason why they got to part 3 is because the Scorpion King sucked so bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it sucked so bad. It was okay. It was just not. It wasn't great.
Then they did it with Jet Li, but it was like
that movie. It felt weird.
Real mummies. It was like y'all dragging it because there's no Chinese didn't really have mummies like that. Like, you know what I mean? It's like so like the dragon was like a curse or something. I don't know. It was weird.
And then you had the son. He was grown up, but he had an American accent. But in the second movie, he didn't. You know what I mean? He had a British accent. So I'm like, yo, what is it? You know what I mean? They could
have probably moved his little ass to America. After the second, they went to the second movie.
But I am hearing that they are looking to make another Mummy. Because with the whole reboot that happened, that movie was garbage.
Yeah.
That movie with the universe was trying to do some like crazy universe monster shit with sound on paper great.
I was hyped. Yeah, I was hyped for the concept.
So my headphones kind of flew over my ear. What you said? They're looking to make what?
Another Mummy. Another
mummy movie?
Yeah. So I don't know how that's like if that's gonna really happen, but I mean it'll be cool to see. Like they could probably like age him up, like he could just be an old man, and I don't know. They could do something, right? Bring Rachel Weisz back. He's gonna have to lose all the weight.
I hope they bring my man back too.
He has weird hair implants. It looks like he's not rendered. It's like he's not rendered yet. You know when you jump into a game and it's still pixelated? It's like he's stuck. It's just like it's mad fuzzy on the top.
Damn, yo.
He's like, that's good enough.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So The Rock's business dealing. So pretty much he tweeted out like it's almost like I got fired, but I didn't get fired. I could come back.
Yo, you trying to spit it, but I remember when you first showed it to me, I was like, bro, that's a fancy way of saying you got fired, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, so like he's not coming back. That's it. The hierarchy has changed. Yeah, he's gone. He's finished. You know what I mean? Like he really tried to make. I get it. Like Black Adam is a big character, but like he's not like something that's gonna be the driving force of the DCU. He's not gonna be like the marquee player. That's like you taking Namor and saying, "Hey, this is the MCU.
Right.
This is the main guy." You know what I mean? He's not really the main guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Can I be honest? Though, it can happen. I'm not saying it because I'm a Rock fan, but I'm just saying, look at Iron Man. Iron Man was never the main guy in Marvel Comics, and they made him the main guy in MCU.
But he was always a main character in the Avengers, though.
Bro, yeah, he was the main character in Avengers, but nobody knew that.
Well, all right.
Nobody was reading, bro. Let's be
it.
honest, bro. Let's be honest. Nobody was really reading Iron Man comics, bro. Come on, man.
See, that's what I'm saying. If we talk about mainstream, then I get what you're saying. But I was always Iron Man fan, so that's what I'm saying. I had a connection.
I expected from you because I expect common people to know, but like for the main audience and stuff, nobody knew who Iron Man was, but they made him the main character, and so I feel like you could do the same thing with any character from the from comic books. If you just introduce them,
if you do it right,
But like, people didn't like the way The Rock did Black Adam. I can't fault him for it. I like the movie, but I can't say people didn't like. I can't force people to like how he came in. He was introduced, so maybe they gotta pick a different way to introduce him.
What is the problem that everybody really has?
I don't know, bro. Like every time I talk to somebody, it's always some nitpicking shit. It's never like some real, like grounded shit. Because you can't. I'll defend the story the story was not bad.
Right.
It was a good story. The only issues I had with it was, like I said, they nerfed Dr. Fate. Like, Dr. Fate wasn't the real Dr. Fate that we, from the comic books. Like, they nerfed him down so, like, The Rock could look strong against him. You know what I mean? But other than that, like, the story was not bad.
Yeah.
The CG wasn't that bad to me either. I mean, was it the best CG ever? No, but it still wasn't bad. It wasn't worse. It wasn't like Green Lantern CG or some shit like that.
And that's the real one.
And the story made sense, bro. Like people was bashing The Rock. Like, I heard somebody bash The Rock story. He was like, "Oh, the story was poorly executed." I said, "This story was poorly executed. It's about a fucking third world country being oppressed and nobody's doing anything to help them until The Rock comes back. Well, Black Adam's come back and he's like murking these niggas that's killing his people, and then that's when niggas want to come and say, "Oh, you have to stop what you're doing. You're killing people." Like, you weren't coming here to stop the people all the people that are being oppressed and getting killed by the regime. You know what I'm saying? But when somebody's coming here doing something about it, y'all want to step in and intervene and say, "Oh, he can't do that." So that, I mean, I got it. I mean, I get it. That's what's going on right now. This third world countries are now getting oppressed by people, and then when some leader comes on that big superpowers don't agree with, they want to step in and say, "Oh, you can't do this, you can't do that." But y'all wasn't doing nothing to help fix the situation in that country until that person popped up. You know what I mean? That's shit that's happening right now in this world. I dig the story with what was going on. That versus what the movie that came out with, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, versus that where you have the blacks and the Mexicans fighting each other for no reason, because they both were it was the white people that started this shit, but you have the Mexican, you have the underwater Mexicans, and you have the Africans fighting each other.
They're not just a preference. They're not Mexicans. They're not underwater Mexicans.
The underwater Aztecs, whatever you want to call them, Aztecs,
all right,
Mexicans,
but they're
Mayans,
not
Indians, whatever you want to call them, whatever you want to call them. They're underwater, and you chose to have the black people and them fighting each other versus the colonizer who's always starting the issue that went in there. Namor should be fighting them. They went into your water and tried to take your shit. Wakanda didn't go in your water taking your shit. Why you fight? Why you always start beefing Wakanda? You know what I'm saying? It made no sense. That whole shit made no sense to me. That's the only thing. I don't know, man. I'm gonna back off. I'm not trying to have another heated conversation. Like,
nah. I'm not even subscribing to it. I already said my piece on this shit. Like, for me personally, and the movie was super predictable, right? That's just my opinion, right? The Justice Society again was wasted, right? Mm-hmm. It was a wasted thing. The action scenes were tedious, right? There was just the same old shit. It's like playing a video game, and there's like a wave of enemies. All right, kill the enemies, wave of enemies, and that's how you do it. The main villain was a joke, right? Didn't really care about that. Character development was like, all right, cool. Like, name the female hero that was in the movie, right? If people really didn't know, they have to Google it. Like, oh, that's Cyclone. And it just, I don't know. Just for me, it was kind of like a basic story, but like a basic story that probably deserves a sequel at least for the most part, right? Like give us something, right? You tee up a great fucking end credit scene, right? And this is probably gonna be by far like the craziest end credit scenes that never went anywhere.
Yep.
It's gonna be it's by far right now top one is the top 5 that end credits that doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, it's definitely top 5 to me. I think it's right above Skeletor right now for me.
I'll be back.
Yeah,
still waiting for my man right now. Going into 2023. God damn.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that Black Adam deserved, to come back. So, I mean, in his tweet, he did say that, they're gonna explore the multiverse chapters, which I don't know if that's gonna happen. But if it does, and you could bring him back, great. He's down to come back. I'm not sure.
Sorry to cut you off, but I will say I was thinking about what you said about the villain. That was another one of my. You just reminded me, that was another one of peeves. He looked a little too cartoony. Like he didn't look like more. He needed to look more realistic. He looked too much like an animated person that was there fighting against him. You know what I mean? Like it looked like they're fighting against the animation.
He was still playing Jafar, like.
He was still playing Jafar.
I mean, I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna front. Like the character design was fire.
Mm-hmm.
But when you insert that into the real world, it doesn't fit, right? If this would have been an animated film, this would have crushed it. But these VFX artists are being crunched down to make these movies, and I'm sure that had it given a lot more time to fine tune it, that character probably would have looked more realistic.
Mm.
The moment fucking Tony snapped his fingers, that's when he not only did he bring all the people back, he brought all the bad CG. He brought all the bad CG back. All the CG bad movies. I'm telling you, it went to shit since he snapped his fingers. Somebody needs to go back to the time stones and stop him from fucking snapping his fingers.
That's why. Hopefully, that's what we got Kang for.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But listen, I'm looking forward to what he got. James Gunn is a very he's really good at developing human characters, right? Characters that have flaws. He is good with that shit. And you give him the reins to do whatever he wants. Listen, like this look at Guardians. What he did with Guardians, he took characters that really people don't give two shits about, right? And made people care about them. Yeah. The Suicide Squad, right? Who gives a shit about King Shark? My son was in tears when King Shark got attacked by the jellyfish, and he thought he was like no, like he was so sad. And it's like you cared about you tend to care about this dumb fuck, right? He's an idiot, but I cared about him. I'm like, he's a sweet dude.
Yeah, they made
but
him
he's really good,
man.
And that's what I like about directors that choose to write and produce like good character development, right? If I don't care about a character, it's good writing, right? I'm not saying everything that he writes lands, right? There's a couple of things he does that's kind of like corny for me sometimes. Like, all right, cool, I can overlook that. But like his overall like theme is always going to be like character development.
Mm-hmm. Now have some type of heart connected to it.
Oh yeah, always. I mean, it's always
regardless of how wild it gets. Yeah.
I noticed y'all glossed over the fact that I said the fucking Wakanda story made no sense for the Africans and the Mexicans to be fighting each other. It made no sense.
My man, Red. He just morphed. Yo, he was talking that shit. He just, for me in my head, he just morphed into fucking Omar, Dr. Umar. He was like, he got the blacks fighting with the Mexicans. I'm like, damn.
That's exactly what I heard. That's why
he just turned to Dr. Umar. I said, well, they're not Mexican. Bro. I said, they're not Mexican. Mexican that.
Bro, man. The Mexicans came from them, bro. I mean, technically they are, but it's whatever.
Regionally, yeah, but like then there was no like what do you call that shit? There was no construct of calling people by a region at that time. It was just it was based on like natives, right? Like
the culture,
the culture. Like that's why Native Americans, if you look at them, they look like they're Mexican, because that's just the native features. It just there was different regions. I heard people bashing Avatar, because I heard Avatar was kind of like injecting the Polynesian culture in their characters. Like they were doing the haka and shit.
I could see
and
that.
People and yeah, a lot of people were mad about that. So I'm like, oh, I haven't seen it. So I don't know, like in the context.
Mm-hmm.
So people get mad about everything, bro. Like,
all the time.
It's not that serious. It's blue fucking people, bro. Like, like come on. Like, it's not even like it's white. It's not even like it's white people taking your culture and do. It's a bunch of like blue creatures and shit. Like that just, I guess they chose them to show homage to your culture by using it. Like, what is the issue, bro? Like, I don't understand. People get butthurt for like the silliest things, yo.
And I'm pretty sure if they had them doing hakas and all that, they probably had some actual Polynesian people in the mix,
showing them how to do it. Yeah,
exactly. Like,
yeah. I don't know, man. I haven't seen it. That's wild for like a blockbuster movie, right? And I said this movie was gonna make like $500 million the first opening weekend, right? I was kind of off by like it made like 430 something. I'm like, whoa, that's still a lot of fucking money. I know it's gonna have a crazy drop off percentage, because something like 500 million, they can't. You're gonna have more than 60%. You can't contain that. You're not gonna do that shit again, unless you could, because the shit released everywhere. China is making all that money out there, so this movie's definitely gonna make $1 billion.
I'm not even in a rush though. Like, it's really
same. I don't really care, to be honest, bro.
Yeah, I really don't. It's like I want to see it because I want to see the innovations and what he did, because I know he upgraded it. But it's like, besides that, as far as like story and everything, I could care less what's going on right now. I'll get to it when I get to it. That's really how I feel right now. I'm not in no rush.
Yeah, I might catch it this week, man. Like, do like a little matinee, because it's 3 hours of my life, right? And I have to try to kind of jump into this world and not really know what's happening.
I still gotta watch the first one.
You never watched the first one?
No.
No, he hasn't watched the first one. Yeah, I mean, it's on Disney Plus, so
I don't know. I see it be looking at me every time I log in. I skipped to go watch National Treasure, and then watch some other shit.
Yeah, there's nothing on Disney Plus right now other than National Treasure. There was like another movie, Stranger Worlds came out today too.
Oh yeah, Strange World. Yeah, that's
Strange World.
That's where
that movie. No, I don't know. No, I don't think Momo was in this one. No, this is an animation movie.
Oh.
Yeah, it kind of bombed in the theaters because it was like some like LGBT shit that a lot of people were complaining about, and it bombed. That's what they're saying. I'm not saying that's the case, the reason, but I know that was a main complaint about some shit, and it bombed. I don't know. I'll probably watch it. I'm I like Disney animation.
Well, they just complain about everything, bro. Like, you can't make nothing no more in movies. Like I understand they wild out sometimes, that you do have to step up. But now we just nitpick it. We nitpick for everything now. Fucking, as soon as a movie come out, we see some shit, we just nitpick the shit, bro. Like,
have you guys watched Pinocchio?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
Mm-hmm. It's good. I watched it again early this week because my daughter loves this fucking movie, and it's weird because it's a creepy ass fucking movie, right? It's super creepy. He looks like something that someone will make out of wood, right? Mm-hmm. He doesn't look appealing. He looks like something horrifying, and even the monster, like the whale. Like everyone read the book and seen the movie. The big whale. But even that thing looks fucking crazy. It's a good animation, and it's cool. It's like you watch it, and there's like no agenda. There's nothing, dude. It's just like just storytelling.
Pinocchio.
It's just storytelling, and it's a good film.
Pinocchio.
Yeah, I'll probably get around to that this weekend.
I have no strings to hold me down.
Yeah, it's a good film.
I was going through. I was sick all week, man. So I was going through like everything. So like how y'all was saying, I pretty much like was like, yeah, there's nothing on. I don't want to watch YouTube. I don't want to watch there's nothing on Netflix really. There's really nothing on YouTube. I mean on Hulu. I'm like, all right, let me go to my my Apple TV real quick, cause I've had like a year free subscription and I have not watched like nothing on that at all. Like, so I finally got around to that. Have y'all ever heard of this show called Mythic Quest?
Yeah, that's my shit.
Where, yo, bro, I'm late. Like I think I heard Mark Bernardin say like basically describe it one time a little while back. And I was like, yo, that sounds kind of cool. But then I actually got on it, bro. Like I think I finished the first season already. Like I'm like, nah, this show is tight.
It's good.
Yo, I love that show, man. The comedy is right up my alley for that one.
I'm all about when it's like tech shit. Like I can get down with that shit. I can get down with Silicon Valley, like that. Those kind of like comedies that dive into that world. I love it. Yeah, but Mythic Quest is fucking great. There's a lot of good shit on Apple TV. Like you guys need to watch Ted Lasso, man. Ted Lasso is
I remember you saying that, yeah.
Ted Lasso is by far the most funniest things you can watch on regular TV. Well, not regular TV, but streaming. Like if you like Jason Sudeikis, you know what? I wouldn't even say that because I didn't like Jason Sudeikis as much. Like he was not like someone I looked forward to watch, right? So when I saw this first show, the first episode, I'm like, dude, I'm in love. I'm in love with this character. I'm in love with this world. I'm in love with everything, right? Because the premise of the show is him taking on a job as a football coach or soccer coach, and never coached soccer ever in his life, and him being put onto a club out in London and try to like get these guys to win games, and everybody in the town hates him. You know what I mean? He's an American guy with a fucking crazy ass Western accent, right? And people don't take him seriously, and it's a really good fucking show. It has a lot of heart. There's a lot of like emotional beats to it, funny, and it gets real too. Like to the point where like, damn, I didn't think it was gonna get this real. Like they touch on the whole anxiety shit that he goes through and his trauma. Like it's a really good fucking show. I think it's up to season 3 or 2 or something like that. So definitely watch it. They're like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It's like they're quick.
Yeah, that was my next show I was planning on getting on. I seen Mythic Quest had like 3 seasons, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna burn through this because those are like 20 minutes also, like half an hour or whatever. So I'm like, yeah, I'm digging this. I'm gonna ride the wave on this, and when I finish these 3 seasons, yeah, I'm gonna jump on Ted Lasso next.
Yeah, Ted Lasso is really good. I would recommend putting some time to the side and banging those out.
Yeah, that's all I was doing was like I haven't been stuck home like that in a minute. Like it's like that's all I was doing was watching TV. I'm like, nah, this is not cool. But I haven't done that in I don't know how long. So it was like it was a nice little semi vacation, I guess. But I'm waiting. I finished. I ended up going back and finishing. Jack Ryan. So I finished that up. And I think they're about to drop a new season. I think this week.
Just announced a new season.
Yeah, so I'm waiting. I can't wait for that too because I really dig that spy type stuff too. That's down my bag. So I'm enjoying Jack Ryan.
I gotta catch this Puss in Boots movie. I'm hearing really good things about Puss in Boots. It's a really good shit, man. And I know that's mad random, But like this, said, the animation style, everything like as far as the comedy is on par with the shit that I like. And you know, because I fucking love Shrek. Shrek is like that.
Yeah.
I really hope that we can get some more Shreks in the future. I love to see that again.
The new season of Alice in Borderland too.
Alice in Borderland.
You never seen that one? It's it's the Asian TV show where it's like they're all transported into like this game world where they gotta play these games to add more time to their shit. Like if their time runs out, they like something happens to them where they get killed, like something like a laser come down from the sky and shoots them in the head or some shit like that. So they gotta keep playing these little puzzles and stuff to like add more time to their shit, so they could keep moving on. So that's what Alice in Borderland is continuing from where it left off the last first season. Pretty good show.
That's what it was.
Yeah, I'm gonna add that to my list because I'm gonna be home for the next week, so I'm gonna be watching some shit.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. Alice in Borderlands.
Yeah, that was looking interesting to me too, but I really didn't know what it was about. So that's why I never watched it.
One of those like survival shit, kind of like Squid Game, but like more like crazier. Like fucking the puzzles are crazier. They gotta collect these cards and some shit like that, and then there was like some little murder mystery thing going on that was part of the game that happened. That's in the first season where there was like a murder mystery shit that happened. That was part of the game. You had to figure out. Everybody had to figure out what happened. Then, but the niggas was wild, so they would just start to kill everybody that was in there. That shit was crazy. That final, like near the end of the season, that shit got crazy, bro. So I can't wait to start that shit. I'm probably gonna watch it Sunday while I'm cooking Sunday dinner. I will watch that shit.
Nice. Y'all need something else to add on. I was trying to remember because I know I watch so many things, but the Peripheral. Have y'all seen that yet? On Amazon?
I don't go on Amazon.
Yeah, I don't go on Prime. Yeah, the reason I don't go on Prime because all the shit I want to watch, you have to pay for it. All the shit that's free, I don't want to watch it.
Do you have Prime or you just have the regular Amazon?
No, it's Prime. I have Prime.
Yeah.
Oh, so so you should. There's movies that you can and stuff you can watch for free. They should usually show it to you at the top. Like I usually see mine like movies that you can watch for free, or shows with like no commercials and stuff like that.
I think what we're trying to say is the fact that like Amazon is not really enticing. Like the app is not really intuitive. Like it doesn't make you want to jump onto the app to see what they got going on. You know what I mean? Like I know that the last time I went on Amazon Prime was for that show with Josh Brolin. What was that shit called? It was he was a cowboy at the Outer Ring, some shit like that. That was the only time. Yeah, that was the only time I actually went to look for something because I saw like ads on TV and shit.
Right. That's the only time I'm on that shit is for The Boys and
then Boys
and Invincible, whatever that decided to come back with a new season of that shit.
Other than that, I wouldn't even go on that shit.
I would say at least go to watch this. I think y'all will enjoy this. I don't want to go too much into the premise of the show because I watched the whole season already, so I don't want to spoil anything. But the main character is Chloe Grace Moretz. That's her name, right? The little girl from Kick-Ass. Yeah. So she's the main character, and I don't remember this dude's name, but again, we probably all hate this movie, but the Transformers movie, I think it's the first one with Marky Mark, and he had the daughter that had a little boyfriend that was driving.
Nicholas Potts, the dude.
I'm not even sure, but yeah, whoever the dude is, the boyfriend that she had,
the pedophile.
Yeah, there you go, him. So yeah, he's in it. So their brother and sister. I don't want to call them like trailer park trash, but it's basically in the almost futuristic setup. But, it's still down to earth. It's nothing crazy going on. But it's to the point where her brother was like a military vet, right? And they gave them implants. So they all like, he has like back implants and like his boys have other type of implants. And they have some shit where they could sync up with each other. So it's almost like, And now because they're not like since they're not active duty anymore, they be basically like beta testing video games and shit, or they be charging people to get them to the next level, and that's how they've been making their money. You know what I'm saying? So it comes down to a scenario where they get somebody sends them a new package with like a new headset that's not on the market yet, and when they go into the video game, the VR scenario, AR, whatever you want to call it, it basically looks like real life. You know what I'm saying? So it just sets you up where you start going on missions. The sister is playing, but she looks like the brother. Her avatar looks like the brother, and they're doing like, you know, side missions like Hitman or something like that. And then it gets to the point where it's like, yo, what's really going on? And then she starts getting headaches. And then there's other mysterious things that happen where you're like, nah, this is not real. Like, what's really going on? And like, it just throws you into that mysterious realm. And I think it was cool the way they ended up lining up the premise and what was really going on. I don't want to throw nothing in there, but it's definitely sci-fi, and I think you guys would enjoy it for what it's worth.
Yeah, that's what's up. I'm adding it right now.
Like I tell you all the time, just watch the first episode and y'all judge from there. But I think if y'all watch the first one,
I have a 15-minute rule. So whenever I watch something, I give it 15 minutes. If I don't feel like I'm being drawn in,
this will do it for you.
Yeah, I'll definitely give it a gander. What else here? Yo, my man Tory Lanez, man, he's finished. Tory Lanez is finished.
I don't even know
what's the update.
I don't even know what trial they were watching because they have his DNA is not on the gun.
Right.
His DNA is not. They say he had gunshot residue on him, but that's because they say he was holding at the girl who actually was firing the gun.
Yeah.
So how you get convicted for shooting the person if you didn't shoot the person?
Yeah, he was found guilty on all 3 charges.
Are you serious? Get the fuck out.
All 3, bro.
Huh? Yo, this
all
shit
3,
was
bro.
So
and she clearly was lying, bro. Like don't get me wrong, I love Megan Thee Stallion, bro. She fired me. She looks fired, but she was clearly lying. She was lying.
I expected like maybe like a mistrial, some shit like that, because there was too much noise, right? There was nothing that was concrete. And I'm like, they can't really prosecute somebody and give a verdict to something that's just like everyone is lying.
Yeah.
You know, they backtracking shit. You know what I mean? They're giving deals out. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's a fucked up situation because what's gonna end up happening is that he's gonna get deported, and he's probably gonna lose a lot of the shit that he has going on here.
That's crazy, bro. Cause it's like if you look at the setup, you can tell that her homegirl was the one that was doing the shooting. Cause you look at what's the scenario. They ended up, they was all in the what Megan the girl left. Then they both come back mad. All of them go together and they leave off because they found out he was fucking both of them. And it's like, yo, like, the whole story just sounds like Shorty got tight and started wilding and like he tried to grab the gun from her. Like, you put everything out there, it seems like that's rationally what happened. And you have no eyewitnesses. You have nobody. And then she's pretty much, it seems like she was the one that did it. But then they gave her immunity. And then as soon as she got immunity, she's like, oh, I don't know. I'm changing this. I plead the fifth on this. It's like, nah, that whole situation is sucked, yo. That's crazy. I don't know how y'all convict him like that. That's wow.
This is why.
Wow.
You don't hang out with hood chicks, so you gotta let them go. You gotta let the hood chicks. When you reach a certain status, yo, you gotta let the hood mentality chicks go, bro.
She's for the streets.
I was waiting for Red. Like, all right, let's see where this is gonna go.
Bro,
Red about to go
he's doing because he just fouled out, bro. Hood chicks did hood shit.
Yep.
And now he's doing the whole
100%. I agree. Like, I really thought, you know, that I don't think there's no innocence that's happening in some all fuck shit. But like, I think for him to be like strictly like the full blame, I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, again, I wasn't there, so I don't know what the fuck happened.
And then you got how you went from partying with Kylie Jenner and the Kardashians to like fucking end up having to go to jail because these 2 chicks would decide that they want to have a shootout in the streets.
Word.
And one get shot in her foot.
Now my man got convicted. They still probably gonna be chilling together.
Probably. I wouldn't. Yeah. Man, this whole shit is fucked up, bro.
But didn't they kick out 21 Savage and now he's starting to show up again? I heard he got deported and he started showing up again.
Nah, it was like he got a good lawyer. He was able to hold his residency.
Word.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of shit happening out here, man. I don't know what's going on. I know there's motherfuckers that's in jail for smoking weed. They got a lot more time than these motherfuckers got.
Right.
It's like, yo, what's going on here, bro? Every person I knew that went to jail, they went to jail for a very long time for very less crimes.
Yep. Non-physical.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I don't know. I can't call it, but all I could just say, I can just
protect your neck
see from a distance. protect your neck.
You better protect your neck. You better protect your neck. You better protect your neck. But nah, that shit crazy, bro. Like, you could be. It just goes to show that you could be riding high like 1 minute, and the next minute that shit come on crashing down, bro.
Real quick.
And and the funny thing is, like, and again, because I know that he's an artist, right? You kind of, you need to like separate, the person from the art, right? But like, Tory Lanez is a really good. He's super talented, right? And it sucks, but at the end of the day, if he gets deported, that's cool. Like, the world is so much bigger than just the U.S., right? I have a friend that got deported, and mind you, he was born in Nicaragua when he was like 1, and he came here, and he lived here his whole life, right? And just never got a citizenship because he just, you 1 year old, you get here, you just think you got it. And something happened, and he ended up getting deported to a place that he's never been and lived.
Wow.
But like he's able to kind of like travel the world. You know what I mean? Like, the world is so much bigger.
Right.
You just can't come to the U.S., but like you go anywhere else, and it just kind of like opens your eyes to go to other places. So I think he should be fine. He's still gonna make his music. He's only from Canada, so it's not like he's that far.
Exactly. Their culture is pretty similar, and especially like you said, when it comes to artists, you look at people back in the days like Shaggy and shit. This dude went platinum. He went diamond. My bad. Dude went diamond. You know what I'm saying? And man, like the majority of his money just doing tours and shit overseas. It's like that's where the money's at. So yeah, he'll be fine. And you see what he did with that mixtape he dropped with no promotion, no nothing. That shit went crazy too. Like he'll be fine. He'll be all right.
Yeah, he'll be fine. It just sucks, man, because we never gonna know the truth, right?
Right.
So, I don't know.
It's crazy, bro.
That's crazy. Well, I guess females could still lie their way through court.
Yep. That ain't changed.
I thought maybe now we took a step back with the whole Amber Heard, Johnny Depp shit, but I guess not.
And like, I feel like the deliberations went by mad fucking quick, bro. Like, I think it started this week, right?
Yep.
And it was like, yo, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't even know they came up with a verdict. The last I heard early this week, bro, was the last time, like Monday or Tuesday, I heard all this information come out. I heard Shorty take the stand. And now today you talk about it's over. That's crazy. That's nuts. Wow, yo. America.
I don't know. It's fucking weird, bro. We live in a weird time, and at this point in time, I'm just here. I'm here for the ride, man. I'm not. There's no point of fighting.
I hear that.
Yeah, what's the point? What's the point of having to fight all that shit? Just whatever. Let's see here. What else dropped this week? I feel like there was a lot more other shit, like fuck shit.
I mean, there's plenty of like crazy shit going on, but like Will Smith getting denied for some stuff. I didn't get to really read the story. I heard one of his like this shit got denied.
I mean, he got that movie that came out that is not really doing too well on the streaming sites.
Not watching
Emancipation. I'm like, yo, listen. You know when you it's like when you. All right, so you know Tropic Thunder, right? When Robert Downey Jr. goes, "Hey, listen, you know, you can't go full retard, right? You can't go full retard, right?
Can't go full slave.
Yeah, you can't go full slave. Like this movie is like, yo, this movie is super slavey, super, right?
I am good.
So like, I don't know the target audience, right? Because like. Our generation is not really looking for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I can't speak on that because I'm not black, right? I can't speak on that shit. But you know, we do share the same ancestors, right? I'm not really looking for that because I don't want to be bummed out. You know what I mean? Like that shit, those kind of stories. Like you watch it, they probably a beautiful story. It's probably written beautifully, but like it's how many can we have, right? How many slave movies can we have? Right, you know, it's.
I'm sorry,
like
I was just gonna say, and then you're bringing it out now. Like this is like historically the worst season of the year, because this is the time when majority of people are more depressed than any other time, and this is the time you want to bring out some shit like this. Like,
BRB.
Come on, all right, come on.
Like, it's super.
Nobody want to
it's
see
super.
This shit.
Yeah, nobody want to see that shit, bro. Like it's just too much, bro. Like. If you want to come up with some shit that's representation, like bring some shit that's uplifting and elevates, right? That pushes the envelope forward, right? Like, there's a lot of shit you guys can do. There's like, all right, cool, like with the slave movies, like even, and mind you, this if you look at like the Spanish trade with like the Tainos and all that shit, there's not really any kind of like real movies about that. And even then, if they was to come out with a movie, I'd be like, I don't want to see that.
Right.
I don't want to see it. I kind of know the history on that. And who are you teaching? What is it? What is your target audience? Who are you trying to teach?
It's an Oscar. It's Oscar bait. It's an Oscar grab that he's trying to run for.
It is, and I'm sure it's a good movie. I'm sure there's some real like. Some big takeaways from this film, but me personally, I'm not looking for that kind of entertainment.
Mm-hmm. And it's the holiday season. Like I can't imagine myself with my family. Like, all right, everybody, let's sit down, gather around, let's sit down and watch this now. Like, no, like I'm not trying to do that.
And wasn't it like last week when the director of the film, the white guy? Came out in chains, and he got ripped off. Like they killed him on Twitter. Like he was.
Oh my god!
I like chill the fuck out, bro. Like,
bro, like I don't know, man.
It's too much, bro. Like it's too much.
Why didn't anybody tell you about that before you walked out your crib? Like I didn't even see what you're talking about, but just hearing that made me cringe. Like what?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, it's crazy, man. I don't know. It was weird. It's almost like cool. You know, we had Harriet that came out, right? And that was kind of like trash.
Did you watch that?
I saw. Yep. Yo, did you? And even in the fucking Transformers movie, like the Bumblebee, they speak on like the Underground Railroad being Autobots. Yo, that shit. I was like, yo. What's going on, bro? Like, why? Yo, why does people think?
Slave?
Yo, why? Wow. When they say Underground Railroad, it doesn't mean an actual railroad, right? It's just like it was a green book, right? It was a green book. You know what I mean? It was a route that people took that they knew they would be safe to take.
Mm-hmm.
Not an actual railroad.
Yeah, it was a route and a list of like houses that will give you protection if you like caught up in a town and you had to hide. list of houses that you could hide in. The whole network.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Yeah, but that movie was like too much. Like when I saw that shit, when I saw the trailer, I was like, ooh, I automatically thought about Robert Downey Jr. He said, yeah, you should have never did Simple Jack, bro. Like that, he said, you never go. He goes, Sean Penn? We talk. It's like,
what movie talking about?
The Will Smith movie.
Huh?
That slave movie Will Smith just came out with.
Oh, the one where he's playing the dude that had the scarred back in the picture.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. You just talking about how like.
Yeah, I saw the cliff notes on that shit. Somebody had the cliff notes of it on YouTube, and I watched it. And I said, yeah, that's all I care to watch of this shit. I don't need to watch that whole. But it wasn't until like he posed for like the end where he posed the picture. I said, oh, he playing the dude in the picture that got his back scarred up.
Which a lot of slaves at that time, that was just like, they all had it.
Par for the course.
That was branding at that point.
Yeah, the story's kind of crazy. There's a dude on YouTube. He explains it. I forgot his name, but like he does like a speed brief. Like he shows you little clips and he does like a speed analysis of the story. He tells you like he give you the play by play of what's going on, and then crazy. That's a crazy good story. But thank you for telling me because I ain't gonna watch this.
So he's doing God's work. He's doing God's work, and I appreciate him. And I need you to send me that YouTube link.
When I find it, I got you. I got to look at my history. It's in my history, so I'll find it.
Oh shit, we got Oh no, I got hyped because I'm like, oh shit, I saw Last of Us. I'm like, nope, we still got like 2 more weeks before that comes out.
What's his name again? Jesus Christ, I forgot his name.
Pedro Pascal.
There you go. Jeez, name just slipping my mind right now, bro. Today, like shit. I'm over here calling Steve Zahn fucking that birth Justin Bartlett. Yeah, Justin Bartlett, man. Listen. Oh yeah, so Christmas emo, like what's your top Christmas movies, yo? Give it a little holiday season flair. This little
top Christmas. That's hard because I don't really look at them as a top. I just watch them.
Mm-hmm.
But if I had to pick,
don't think too hard. Just go with whatever flows to the top of your brain. Those are the answers.
Because I will say something, and then you bring up another movie, and I'm like, no, I want that one.
But you see, the movie you thought of, the movie that's more close to you, though. If it was the movie that I brought up, you would have said that movie. That's the way I feel. Like whatever answer you come out first, those are the movie that resonates more to you.
So I would say. I did finish watching Home Alone 1 and 2. Damn, I don't want to say Home Alone 2 is my top. I don't know. Come back to me, yo. What about you, Fresh Prince?
Come back to me.
See, I meant to write mine down the other day because I knew this was gonna happen. But I realized I discovered a few of them that I forgot. But definitely Die Hard, of course, is gonna be on the list. I feel like we should use Home Alone as a wash because I feel like everybody's probably gonna automatically have that on.
That's why I didn't want to pick it.
So I'll just put Die Hard as well, even though we might all have Die Hard too. But I'll put Die Hard on there. There's I think it's it's not Last Christmas. That's that black movie. There's a Christmas movie with
that black movie.
Because I know what the story is, but I can't remember the title. But it's basically with Anthony Mackie, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and shit. I'm in red mode now.
It's a holiday party, some shit like that, right? It's some shit called
something like that. Like it's not the office party one. It's not the one where they had the office Christmas party. I like that one too. But I think those were going to be my three. But I can't even remember the names. But that one I like too, and this one was. That's what I'm thinking. It's like last Christmas.
The night before. The night before.
It's the night before.
Night before. Yeah, that's what.
Okay. I remember
Seth
he was. Seth Rogen. I remember it was about dude having cancer, and they were all best friends. They haven't hung out in a long time, and they all got back together, and there was some wild shit going on for that Christmas night or whatever. But yeah, I like that one. That's a really enjoyable one for me. So that's what, 2. I'll put the office party one as my third one for right now, because I'm kind of like you. I hate being put in a spot because I know it's mad stuff I'm leaving out, but I'll go with those for right now.
All right, so for me, I would say a movie that I watch every Christmas, all the time, I would say it would be The Christmas Story, right? That's like the number one, right? Number 2 would be Nightmare Before Christmas. That's something that the whole entire family fucking loves, right? Even though it's like a Halloween pseudo Christmas movie, but it still has the Christmas elements, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would then say Gremlins 1.
That's what I'm.
See, Gremlins 1 is like I have that on repeat. That's 3, right? Die Hard would be 4. Damn. I'm having a hard time.
That's what I'm saying when you get put on the spot. Because that's what I'm saying. You said, you just brought up Gremlins, and I'm like, how the fuck did I not remember that? Like,
yeah, because it didn't resonate to you. I told you why you answered. You answered the movies that resonate to you.
Yeah, so and I would probably say like Edward Scissorhands, but I'll throw Home Alone 2 as number 5. Because those movies I love and I enjoyed watching as a kid, and I watch them now, and it's like it doesn't really like hurt, like as far as like it still holds that same kind of charm now. Even Gremlins, like it's still a classic.
Yeah. I literally had plans to watch both of those tomorrow with my son. That's why I'm like, how the hell did I forget that just now?
I don't know. I would have killed them little extras that popped out.
I think I'm gonna throw Batman 2 on my list though.
That's Batman a Christmas movie. It's in Christmas.
Oh my god!
I think I'm throwing that one on my list.
He said Batman Returns. Oh my gosh!
Word up, okay.
What about yours, man? You got something?
Me. I think it's like Die Hard. I want to say the Santa Claus.
The first one.
Yeah,
the
first one. The other two got too little too comical and stuff like that. Like, but like the first Santa Claus where all the magic began. I feel like that one's really good. I want to say Christmas Chronicle with Kurt Russell, the first one. That was a good story. Gotta go with Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. And for my 5th one,
here we go. All right, yeah.
I gotta go Fred Claus, yo.
You said what?
Fred Claus.
Fred Claus? Yeah. Cause every year I watch that shit. Like I watch it like the beginning of the movie where him and like Santa Claus is like forming their relationship, and he gets mad that he chops down his tree and he busts him upside the head with the apple. Bro, I crack up every time that shit happens, bro. Like I say, yo, he really hit Santa Claus in the head with an apple, bro.
Red Cross, that's a good one. And the Elf too. The Elf was a really good one as well.
The reason why I didn't pick Elf because I never really sat down and watched Elf from beginning to end. I've seen bits and parts of it, so I can't really sit there and pick it as one of my favorite Christmas movies. I never really sat down and watched it.
It's funny as fuck, man. I would definitely sit down and watch that shit, bro. It's a fucked up story, man.
Santa? Nobody got Bad Santa on their list?
I've seen it once, but I never really watched it again after that. But it's not a bad movie.
I don't know. I have an issue. I don't know. I just don't like movies that have Billy Bob in it as much.
Yeah, they really do. Like a little kid was coming. I was like, Jesus Christ. Nigga, I'd have been panicking like him. Nigga, yo, he came running to him, blood was squirting out his ass. Nigga said, Jesus Christ, kid, what the hell did you do to yourself?
I mean, we'll see if that movie was fucking Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
Oh, he said he got some lip on you, midget. He said you're right. Because his lips was on your wife last night.
Let's see here. Nah, I'm gonna go online right now to see if there's other things that I missed. Oh shit! This movie. Scrooge! Oh my God, Scrooge!
Yeah. Yep.
Scrooge!
Why are you going online, bro? It's over. You picked your 5. It's over.
Damn, I ain't even got 5. I only got 3.
Oh man, Scrooge, dude, that's my shit, bro.
I mean, there's a lot of them. Like I just saw 8-Bit Christmas, and I'm gonna have to add that to my Christmas rotation now because that was a really good. It was a good movie. It was pretty funny.
Mixed nuts. Oh my God.
See, and then I'm looking at. Mine are odd. Mine are movies that nobody would really consider. Like I'm looking at that now. Like besides the stuff that we all love already. Like, cause I'm looking at this, and I had this on my list from last week, and I forgot. Like Lethal Weapon. Lethal Weapon is definitely on my holiday Christmas vibe.
So he's picking movies, action movies that was themed around Christmas.
Yeah, it's a Christmas movie, bro. Just like Die Hard. I've been fighting for them too forever, man. Those are Christmas movies. See, like, all right, for me personally,
I give Die Hard. The reason why I give Die Hard because Die Hard actually happened around Christmas Eve. The whole events of the stuff happened on Christmas Eve. But Lethal Weapon, yeah, it starts off on Christmas, but they move away from Christmas throughout the course of the movie, though.
Nah, I hear you. I'm just saying me personally, because when I was little, that's the first time I watched that. Like me and my cousin watched that on Christmas. So like I have like a special connection to that. Like my grandfather used to buy us like the Hess trucks every Christmas when the new ones came out. So that was like that whole environment for me. It was like me and my cousin playing with Hess trucks, and we was watching the first Lethal Weapon when dude threw Shorty out the window, bro. Like I'll never forget that shit, bro. That shit is like linked together to me. So to me, that's like a Christmas movie for me. Whether people want to argue it or not, like that's a vibe that goes back to my childhood. So
it's all right, man. You know, got Mel Gibson fighting on the front lawn and the fucking busted fire hydrant raining down on them.
I love those movies, man.
Doing those Australian guys.
Was y'all into Trading Places?
Trading Places was a good movie.
Yeah, that's another one I really like. I like that. There's a couple joints.
Yeah, whenever like there's like movies that's themed between like Thanksgiving and Christmas, like and you have the harvest and shit like that. Like I love those kind of like those theme movies and shit. Like planes, trains, and automobiles is like one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
But that's a Thanksgiving kind of movie. But that's if you have not seen this movie, watch this shit. It's the kind of humor that will have you fucking gut laughing. With John Candy, It's
It's
really
like
fucking good.
Yeah, like an old school National Lampoons type.
Yeah,
Like,
so John Candy
Oh,
and Steve Martin.
nah, bro, I forgot. Fucking National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, bro. That's my movie. Holy
See, now you know how we feel.
Oh,
See,
bro,
now you know
that's
how
my
you
you, bro.
shit, bro.
I told you, bro.
Nah,
That's
son.
why I needed some time to think and put my list together.
Listen to your heart.
Nah, son. When you said National Lampoon, I said, holy shit. I forget Christmas Vacation, bro. Bro, that movie, yo, when he fucking try to fix the lights all this time, son. Damn it. Like, he's like, he's just fight with the shit. Nigga. He went insane, bro. He snapped. The lights made him snap. Bro, he snapped. Nigga went and kidnapped his boss. Yo. The lights made him snap, yo.
That movie's hilarious, bro.
See, like, and my moms would be tight at me, like, you didn't put Miracle on 34th Street on your list? Like, my bad.
You didn't put The Imitation of Life in that, bro. Like, no.
Yeah, bro, this is what I'm saying, bro. I think
bro, nobody think about that old ass Miracle. Nobody think about that old ass movie, Miracle on 34th Street.
See,
this is what I'm saying, bro. That's a classic in my house. This is what my moms and them used to watch all the time.
Yeah,
bro.
it's a classic for them, bro. It's classic for them. That Miracle on 34th Street. It's a Wonderful Life, The Scrooge Story. That's their Christmas movies, bro. We ain't rocking that shit now.
So you say you detached? That's not a classic,
bro. It's over. That shit's done for me.
Yo, this guy's a hot boy, yo.
Ready as a Scrooge, man. Ready as a Scrooge.
Bro, you ain't never gonna hear nobody say no young person say yo, what's your top Christmas movie? Yo, Miracle on 34th Street, man. Yo, I watch that shit. Bro, ain't nobody thinking about that shit. Only old people.
But I consider it because it's a real Christmas movie.
It is a real Christmas movie. I'm not knocking it.
I mean?
But I'm saying it's not gonna be on nobody's top list.
Nah, you wildin', bro.
Was it on your top?
I don't know, man.
Was it on your top list? Was it on your top list?
If it would be on my top 10.
Yeah, it would have been on my top 10.
It's not making my top 10.
Damn, bro. There's not that many Christmas movies out there like that either.
There's a lot of Christmas movies out there.
That's good.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of good ones out there. You just ain't thinking hard enough, bro. I'm pretty sure when you think of more, when people come up with more titles, you're going to be like, oh, and Miracle 34th Street is going to start going lower and lower. And lower. Who cares about Santa Claus in Court? Nobody cares about that shit.
I don't know. I grew up on that, man. That's a part of my childhood too, man.
Yeah, that is a staple in my household, man. A little old white man, yeah, man.
So y'all watched it this year?
Nah,
exactly. You watch? Yeah, he said
I don't.
no.
But I haven't been watching regular TV though, like for a minute.
I don't have it. I don't own it, and I don't have cable TV.
I'm pretty sure
I can't watch that shit live.
I'm pretty sure you can stream that
if I seen it on, I will watch it though. If I seen it on.
No, I mean, if I see a lot of movies on, I'll watch it. If I see
Red just hates this fucking deal. He's thinking something. Yo, you need to watch this shit, bro.
He's not giving us no passes with this shit right now. Like, nah.
Oh man, The Grinch Stole Christmas. That could have been another one too.
I like the Jim Carrey version. I don't like the cartoons.
Jim Carrey was too much for me.
The
cartoon was good.
I wanted to watch the new one that they made, but it's not streaming anywhere, and Amazon want me to pay for that shit. I'm like, nah.
You talking about the one with the with Benedict Cumberbatch?
Yeah, the Grinch, the one that just called the Grinch, the cartoon version they made.
Yeah, it's really good. That's my shit. It's funny.
Then it's not streaming anywhere.
Catch Me If You Can is a Christmas movie?
Not really. I mean, yeah, but not really.
I don't remember nothing about Christmas from that movie.
Is this him trying to catch Leonardo DiCaprio who's doing like check fraud?
Oh my god, how the fuck did I not?
The movie. I just don't
see. My wife will kill me right now.
What you just came back with?
You Got Mail.
I'm good on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yo, y'all don't like You Got Mail, bro?
Nah.
I don't. I'm alright.
It's not like we don't like it, but I mean, it's.
Wait, see, y'all don't like y'all like. I'm assuming y'all guys like rom-coms, right?
Yeah.
So have you guys watched like You Got Mail like in its entirety? Like start to finish.
I believe I did, but it was like around the time when it first came out or first went to video or something like that, and then I never watched it again.
Watch that shit. Watch that shit now, bro. It's on Netflix. Give it a go. Just for off the rip, just for me, right? Dave Chappelle's hilarious and shit. Kate and Leopold.
I remember he was in that.
Kate and Leopold.
That was cool. Yeah, Kate and Leopold. Yeah.
Like those movies hit. Like whenever there's nothing on TV, like we can't find nothing like on like Netflix and shit, we watch You Got Mail all the time. Like I throw this shit on, and we know this shit word for word. I could play this movie right now in my head, straight off memory, start to finish. It's my shit.
You Got Mail.
Meg Ryan, man, when she was hot.
Yeah.
Was she look busted now?
Oof. I mean, a lot of plastic surgery.
Let me see.
Oh, yeah, I might. Yeah, they got a new Best Man out, right?
Yeah,
the new one, right?
That one, Terrence Howard getting married or some shit. His character.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch that. Yo, that was I like that. I like that movie too.
What happened is like the dude Tay Diggs' character, his book is gonna be made into a movie.
Oh,
so that's like that's the drama that's gonna. Cause they were like, yo, that book caused you mad issue in the first one. So now people gonna get a visual of that fucking that cheating that happened.
I think that's cool. I think that's a cool way to intro into a new movie. Like keeping it connected.
Best Man was good, man. I love all those fucking movies. Even The Wood. Wood is one of my favorite fucking movies.
For me.
You want to take off the hat? Take off the hat? He's like, what? Yeah, the blue hat on. He's like, you better take the hat off. Yeah. He was like, yo, Stacy.
Be the best man.
Yo,
that song was fire, bro.
Yo, what was kind of dope was the fucking. You ever seen the movie what's the shit called? It's called Dope.
Yeah.
And it had
with the flat. He had the flat top or something like that.
Yeah. But it was like it was in the same world as The Wood, because you had Stacy in the movie, and he's like, "I grew up with your father, yo. Tell him about Stacy." I was like, "Oh shit!"
Wow, I never even connected
same actor.
That.
Meg Ryan was in Top Gun.
Yeah, man, she was Goose's wife.
Oh shit! Why was I oblivious to that? I didn't recognize those.
Because she don't look like that no more.
Yeah, she was. Yeah,
but she was in the second one too.
No, she wasn't. She dead in the second one.
They have a credit in the second one. Okay, maybe they did a flashback.
They show pictures. Yeah, that's why he was so mad. That's what fucking. What's his name? Rooster? Was Rooster so mad?
She don't look bad though. She looks good.
You put Meg Ryan now?
Yeah, 61 years old. I'm looking at her now. I'll smash.
I mean, she's probably. I mean, because compared to what she was in the 80s, she's a totally different face. I think one of the actors that didn't really do much to their face that kind of looks good still, I would say Sandra Bullock still looks like, yeah, she's still bae.
Hold your tongue on. Jennifer Connelly, bro.
I was waiting. Waiting.
Jennifer Connelly. Hold you. What? Sis is 52 and still looking like a goddess, yo. Like shit.
I don't know. My original always will be Marissa Tomei, man.
Paul Bettany's a lucky motherfucker, bro. My man's over here playing Vision, and he's married to Jennifer Connelly. Yeah.
I think I said this in the program before, like a while ago, when I worked at the Museum of Natural History, and I worked at the planetarium. Like I met her, and she had a broken leg at that time. She had crutches, so I didn't recognize her until I saw her face. Like I said, "Oh, Jennifer." I called her by her first name basis. I was like, "Oh my God, Jennifer!" And she goes, "Oh, it's fine, it's okay." I'm like, I was starstruck because she was a crush of mine. Like that was that the Rocketeer. I had that shit on repeat because of her.
Shit.
That was my shit. She is fine. I mean, she was real skinny too. She didn't really look like her. Like she didn't really like. You could definitely tell she was going through some shit. So whatever that happened with her leg being broke, that she just kind of like transcended her whole entire body.
I'd be like, you want me to carry you around? I'll carry you around.
Yo, dude, we was in the elevator. It was me, her, and her son.
I said, I'll carry you around my back the whole movie. If you want me to. It's fine. It's fine by me.
That's funny. Yo, that job had its perks, man. Because we had some shit called the night at the museum. So once the movie came out, our museum kind of capitalized that shit by making attractions where you can come and sleep in the museum, which I would never advise, right? Don't do it. It's disgusting, this place. And I don't know, it's probably better now, but when we was doing it, that shit was not really sanitized. So one of the directors was like, hey, we got the guy from The Sopranos here, and he's here with his son.
Oh, I remember you told the cookies.
Yo, my man, and mind you, like at that time I never watched The Sopranos. My father did. I told my pops about it, and he's big. He's a big, tall dude. He's like, I would say like either I think maybe Red's height, maybe like 6'4", 6 some shit like that. Tall dude. Yeah. And he came up to me and he's like with that menacing face. And he goes, I heard it's cookies. Where's the cookies? Yo, my man, ate mad cookies, bro. He wants to. I said, right there by the annex, right there, you find a stack of cookies. Like, thank you, sir. He went there with his son, which I think is crazy. Now his son is blowing up now. Supposedly he's gonna be he's in a Daredevil Born Again, but they say that he's either playing a new Foggy or he's gonna be the son of Wilson Fisk. So one of those things. I don't know.
Did they scrap that prequel that they were supposed to be doing? Wasn't his son supposed to be playing him younger, like back in the day?
He was supposed to. The Saints of Newark was setting that up. I don't know. He's good. He plays his father well.
Oh, so they did drop it.
The Saints of New York, yeah, but it's not about him. He's like at the end of that movie. Like he's I mean he's not in the end of the movie, but he's like sprinkled around. He's like a young kid that's around that's trying to get into the business. But it's more or less about it's not his story.
What about the uncle or the pops?
I forgot his name. Bro, you know the guy's name because I'm not really good with the Sopranos names.
Uncle Paulie?
What are we talking about?
We're talking about the Saints of New York.
Oh, the Saints of Newark?
Newark, yeah.
Dickie Montesanti?
Yeah.
That's Chris Montesanti's father that the movie was about.
Yeah, right.
If you watch, it's a cool intro. Like they talk about it and they show like the tombstones. It's like, yeah, pretty much like I died because it's this guy. He's like, oh, we're not gonna get into that right now. I was like, oh shit, because he dead ass bodied him.
Yeah, that Christopher Montesanti do the narration for the movie in the beginning.
Yeah, that movie didn't get a lot of good praise, but it was good.
I don't know. I don't know what people
even...
expected from the movie. Like it wasn't that bad to me.
I know exactly what they expected. They expected a coming of age of fucking Tony Soprano, and they didn't get that.
Right.
Because but I blame the advertisements. They made it seem like it was gonna be like that.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was about.
No, the movie's about Dickie Moltisanti. It's not about It was to answer the question of like who killed Dickie Moltisanti. Because if you watch the Sopranos series, that was a big question of like who killed Christopher Father. Like they didn't know who did it.
Right.
And they show you who did it, which is crazy. And then you think of, because I rewatched, and I didn't even rewatch, but I watched them like fresh, like not that long ago, and I'm like, holy shit! So like, damn, it was a big, but I watched Saints of Newark first, so I already knew. So
yeah, he's an asshole.
Super asshole, man.
Fucking uptight asshole, bro. Like when I saw the review, I said, "This, oh my god, I should have known it was this fucking guy, yo. This didn't get people whacked for less, yo."
Oh man, this fucking weather is going crazy, man. We're supposed to be getting snow this weekend, right?
It might.
I know they said it's gonna be super cold. I don't know about the snow. Snow's a big movie.
It's supposed to drop down to like 14 or something though.
It's so cold, dude, because I had to take out the trash today, and we had like a couple of cardboard boxes in the back that got a little bit like wet from last night. Bro, the shit was ice. The box was ice. I was like, yo, this is crazy. I can't.
Outside was so cold. I was going out to get my mother some poinsettias because I know she asked for Christmas. She wanted poinsettia plants. I'm like, I'll get you poinsettias. Y'all stepped outside waiting for the bus? I said, nah, I'm going back inside. I find something at my job. I said, I find something at my job tomorrow. This shit cold out here.
Nah, for real though. It was, the hawk was out today, man.
Yeah, go to First Avenue. Go to First Avenue. Go to First Avenue, 86th Street. There's the florist there.
Shit. When I got into the car this afternoon, my windows wouldn't even roll down, bro. Like I had to blast the heat in the car for like at least a half an hour before like all of the windows would actually come down. It was like one by one they would start slowly coming down. Like, yo, this is nuts. I never seen that shit before. That never happened to me before.
Yeah, nah, it is the worst possible time for me because like this weird ass respiratory virus has been going around like crazy that I've been had for the last 2 weeks is the fucking worst. I bought this jacket, this Milwaukee jacket that it's a heated jacket, and it has like a battery connect to it. You press buttons inside the jacket. It warms your front, your stomach, your back, your shoulders, and your pockets.
That's tight.
And it heats it up.
How
and
much
it
that
stays
is?
heated. Like $220. Like $220. But it's a warm ass jacket. It's warm as fuck. You feel the heat.
For it to be doing all that, I'm thinking that's not bad at all. Cause I'm just thinking about when we used to go have to cop North Faces and all that shit. Them shits are like $750. Like all types of wild ass prices for nothing. Like, so honestly, it seems like you got a nice little deal there, man.
Yeah, man. I got it at Home Depot. They had it at Home Depot. They got jackets. Sense. They got vests, all that kind of shit. Heated gloves, heated hats. It's crazy. Heated socks. I'm like, damn, bro. They got everything that's heated. Nah, but that jacket came in handy the last couple of days, especially because me going to work, feeling the way I was feeling, I couldn't be cold. It was hard for me to kind of walk to the train because by the time I got to the train and walked up the stairs, bro, I was like gasping for air. And if the train was there when I got to the top of that platform, to get in the train full of people, bro, I was so uncomfortable, like I couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
It's the worst because I have my mask on and the mask just makes it worse. I'm like, this is the worst possible time to get sick. Yeah, man. But I'm excited, man. I got this. We moved to a new spot downtown 21st Street. I sent the video to Red a couple of days ago. I'm like 2 blocks away from the AMC, so I'm about to get that AMC pass.
Oh shit!
Yo, 2 blocks. Yo, I walk out my building and I see it on the right hand side, AMC. I'm like, I've worked close to a movie theater. Like I worked at Best Buy. The movie theater was like, a block and a half away. But like, that was not an AMC.
Nah, all film trash, yo.
That shit was not AMC, bro.
They still haven't upgraded that fucking that theater. Like, bro, upgrade that theater. They still got the old school style seats that's like all broken up and shit, yo.
There was 2 theaters, right? There was one on 3rd Avenue, and there was one on 86th Street, between 3rd and 2nd.
Yeah,
the
that one closed down.
32nd was nice.
That
one was a better theater.
Yeah, those big ass plush chairs too. You could just, I used to knock out them fucking chairs. If you weren't careful, you knock out them chairs. And the one on that was on 86 between second and 3rd. I used to sit there. I was like, yo, I gotta sit up. Yo, this chair got me, because your head is resting back on a cushion and everything too. Yo, it's like you just be there chilling. You knock out, bro.
That was like a United Artists or some shit like that, right? The company and some shit like that.
It was City Cinemas.
City Cinemas. Oh.
Yeah. I had a good sleep during that Avatar. When Avatar was there, The Last Airbender, I was sleeping good during that movie, boy. Black ass shit.
Yeah.
When I heard the first line, I said, "Oh no, this one's gonna be bad, bro. These niggas can't act."
Horrible, man. And I love Avatar so much.
It sucks, man. That little girl, that's the girl from fucking Transformers, from the first one, Marky Mark. His daughter.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep. Nicola Paus, some shit like that. She's married to David Beckham's son.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Come up real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy. Well, we traveled across our second hour here. We're gonna start wrapping up. Give you your time back. Again, as you guys already know, if you guys haven't done so, hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so whenever we go live, you know it.
Oh shit, Jack Frost. I just thought about that shit.
Jack Frost was not that bad.
Yeah.
That was Michael Keaton.
Yeah. Michael Keaton, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, man. You guys have anything else you want to add before we peace out?
Yeah, I just want to say, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to all the fans out there.
Yes, Merry Christmas, Merry Happy Holidays.
We're recording just before Christmas Eve. But also, I know during this week is going to be Kwanzaa, so all the Jewish watchers out there, happy Hanukkah for the African people. Happy Kwanzaa, and whatever you do this holiday season, just make sure it's safe, happy, and with family. You know what I mean? Or if you don't have family, with people that you love.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%. That's what's up, man. And again, happy birthday to the young king, Fresh Prince.
Yes.
Let's
appreciate y'all.
Congratulate him on making a new year, hitting a new year. I mean, you got a smart boy with you, man. You got a smart boy.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
That kid is definitely bright. So yeah, man. So we're gonna wrap it up, man. We're gonna give you guys time back on this Friday night. Again, thank you guys for watching and supporting us. Yeah, man. We will catch you guys next week. Peace out.
Peace.
Happy birthday, boy.